In this module, you will learn about working with voters who have disabilities. We will review the legal requirements and provide some best practices to help you assist. This module is designed to supplement the training you receive from your local county election officials. The Department of State encourages you to attend the poll worker training offered by your county before every election. In 2002, the United States Congress passed the Help America Vote Act, or HAVA, to improve the voting systems for all Americans and to ensure voting is accessible for people with disabilities. Since then, Pennsylvania has implemented procedures to ensure this law is followed. These procedures protect the voting rights of individuals with disabilities, older Pennsylvanians, and individuals who require assistance to vote. Every polling place in Pennsylvania must have at least one accessible voting system. Sometimes the same voting equipment is used by all voters, and sometimes it is a separate piece of equipment with features such as audio recordings, tactile controllers, or other assistive technology. It is the poll worker's responsibility to make sure the accessible equipment is set up and available to be used. Your county election official will train you on how to set up the accessible equipment and use the various assistive accessories designed to meet specific needs. This equipment should be set up and ready to use at the time polls open to ensure that any voter who wishes to use it can do so without waiting. Voters may also bring their own assistive equipment, which can be plugged into the voting machines. Assistive equipment may include headphones, a tactile keyboard, or other devices. A voter may also choose to have someone assist them. The voter can choose whomever they like to assist them to vote, regardless of that person's eligibility to vote themselves. The only people who are not permitted to assist are the voter's employer, union representative, and the judge of elections in the polling place. The other poll workers are permitted to provide assistance. If the voter indicates that they need assistance to vote, check the poll book to see if it says ATV next to their name. If it does, they can sign the poll book, be entered onto the numbered list of voters, and be issued a ballot. Their name and the name of the person providing assistance must also be entered onto the log of assisted voters. If their entry in the poll book does not include the ATV designation, have them complete and sign a declaration of the need of assistance to vote. Once the declaration is complete, they can sign the poll book, be entered onto the numbered list of voters, and be issued a ballot. The voter's name and the name of the person providing assistance must also be logged onto the log of assisted voters. After the election, county officials will process the declaration of the need of assistance to vote, and if appropriate, the ATV designation will show in future elections. Now let's go over some tips to help you work more effectively with disabled voters. Create an accessible environment for all voters. Make sure there is enough room for a person to navigate the polling place with a walker, cane, or wheelchair. Be sure you understand how to use all of the different assistive functions of the voting equipment ahead of Election Day so that you are ready to configure it for any voter regardless of their needs. You should know how to enlarge the font, utilize the headphones, utilize the tactile controller, and the sip and puff device. Having this knowledge ahead of time will help you create a welcoming environment for the voter and help them vote efficiently. Wait for the voter to ask or signal that they would like assistance before attempting to assist them. Allow them to communicate their needs to you. Speak directly to the voter even when there is someone there to assist them. Keep a pen and paper at the check-in table to exchange written communication if necessary. Follow the steps and recommendations from this training and you will provide a great service to your neighbors and fellow Pennsylvanians. Thank you for your service as a poll worker. Be sure to check out our other training modules on checking in voters, provisional ballots, and limited English proficiency.